good morning.
I am Priscilla, Assistant Professor of Computer Science. On behalf of PG and Research Department of Computer Science, Bharathidasan College of Arts and Science, I would like to welcome the webinar participants from our college and past participants from various institutions. I wholeheartedly welcome our today's resource person and as well as my friend, Mrs. Cynthia Angel, who is working for Nokia as a software development engineer, Bangalore, since 2011. She is going to deliver the session on application layer protocols. I hand over the session to our resource person. Hope you will all have an informative session by the resource person. Have a good day. Thank you.
Hi Priscilla. It seems Siva Prashant is presenting. Okay, I got the presenter role. Thank you. Okay. Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, visible.
Yeah. Greetings everybody. I'm expressing my heartfelt thanks for Bharathidasan College of Arts and Science for giving me this opportunity to present. Thanking all the officials, secretary, principal, faculty members, research students and all the dear students. Thank you once again. So, before I start, this is my first video session, so yeah, I'm also learning, and I'll be keep going on. So when I stop for asking questions, you can ask your questions. If I don't find it, also I will find it later for you. So this is the title for today: an introduction to application layer protocols. I assume this might not be taught in your BSc and BCA level, so I would like to give some introduction on it. So I will make the session not to be a boring one, but I would expect your cooperation. Going on, explaining, I've already introduced myself to you as Priscilla ma'am explained. I am Cynthia Angel. I'm an MCA graduate, passed out of 2011. I studied along with your Priscilla ma'am. I did my BSc Physics prior to that. Now I am with Nokia since 9 years as a software development engineer. And about my personal life, I'm a mom of a toddler. So this is how I typically look like. A new term called work from home mom. This is how it will be. It says you are no longer presenting. Am I still, is my screen still visible? I'm lost here. Can someone respond? Is my screen still visible? Hello. Someone else is also sharing. It seems like Satish Kumar is sharing.
Yeah, now it's okay. You can proceed.
Yeah, okay. Moving ahead. So today I'm going to explain some of the internet protocol suite you might not have learned in your BCA or in your bachelor's. So I'm going to give a brief about it in as simple as possible. And to that I will explain the application layer, a small brief, and what are the protocols available in that, and its application, how it is actually used in real time, and there is a demo followed by that. So, moving on. So, this is internet and there are two computers present here. So, how a data is transferred from one computer to another in a computer network? So, you are sending something from here, an email or whatever. It is reaching the correct person, a correct email box, or a correct machine, and how it is reaching. So, this is a question, a real-time question. So, this section is going to answer that. So, consider there are two computers here. One is here with the Windows operating system. They are both having a LAN, both are connected via a LAN cable. There is a RJ45 connector inserted. There is a network interface card present in this computers. This machine is having Windows OS and this machine is having Linux OS. How will they both can talk to each other? If you send some data, will the computers understand that? So that's a real-time question. So you might have already came across. So how it happened? The computers with two different architectures, how they talk. So this problem would have come across several years ago. So people would have thought about it and they come up with really many scenarios, many findings. So what happened is International Organization for Standards, they come up with a model called OSA model. OSA model stands for Open System Interconnection Model. So this model has 7 different layers: application layer, presentation layer, session layer, transport network, data link, and physical layer. So this is the application layer which I am going to talk about today. But even then, I will be giving some glimpses about the rest of the layers as well. So this is the OSA model which creates the standard for networks, how a two machine can connect to each other. Consider you are a person who is connected to Facebook, sending a message, and it is reached in the remote end. How it is reached is a lot of people, a lot of work in between. So when I am sending a hi, and this data is becoming segments and then moved to packets and network layer. Okay, here in transport layer, it goes to network layer, it goes to data link layer as frames and bits and then light signals or Wi-Fi or electrical signal, and then the same job again happens and then it reaches a person at the remote end. So all these layers, physical layer, data link layer, network layer, all these which I am explaining in this, I am going to concentrate on application layer. So moving ahead, it seems someone else is present. Just a minute. I don't know why I am getting this notification, but yeah. Application layer. You might have come across a lot of applications: Google, Chrome, Firefox, Outlook, Skype, Facebook, WhatsApp, whatnot. Everything you could have found. Okay, these are applications. These applications are not making an application layer. What is an application layer? So this is a standard for two machines which are connected. So there are a lot of protocols, a bunch of protocols used, a package of protocols. These applications are dependent on these protocols in the application layer. Not these applications are going to make an application layer, but the protocol set of protocols which this application layer provides, that is helping us making an application layer. So, okay, what is a protocol? Protocol means a set of rules governed to govern the system and how systems can communicate. So, you are in a college, there should be a protocol for you. You have to reach the college by 9 o'clock. Your lunch time will be like this. At this time. So, certain rules which needs to be followed. That is what are called protocols. So, application layer, when I say dozens of protocols make this application layer. For HTTP, HTTPS, FTP, and FTP, or lot. You might have used most of these. These application layer protocols provide the operating system with direct access to the network services, all the services. What are you be doing with the application layer applications? File transfer, web surfing, emails would have sent. So this file transfer is using FTP protocol. When you are doing web surfing, you are using HTTP protocol. Emails SMTP for virtual terminals, Telnet protocol. So all these you are already using, but the name which now I am introducing, and now you might be knowing a little more basics about it. I am mostly concentrating on the BSc BCA students. So if you are a research scholar, maybe it might be a trivial thing for you, but it's good to refresh, right? Moving on to presentation layer. Okay. Why I am going to presentation layer? So without knowing all these, knowing only about application layer is incomplete. So I will be giving a little more brief about it. So in this presentation layer, presentation layer receives all the data from the application layer. It gets the data. Okay, you sent a hi. Yes, that hi will be a data with some numbers, data, right? So it will be translated into machine understandable format, and then data compression happens. So in case if you send audio, video file that cannot be sent across as a very big file, it will be compressed to a small chunk of file, and then encryption happens while sending. Okay, when in the receiving end, decryption happens. While sending, that will be encryption using which protocol presentation layer it is using is SSL, it's secure sockets layer. Okay, now data is got encrypted, ready to be shipped. Meanwhile, there is a layer called session layer. Consider you have planned a party at your home, so you have hired some helpers for each activity to happen smoothly, to setting it up, to organize, assisting, for cleaning, and for winding it up, closing, for everything. There should be some person to facilitate all of these jobs, right? So here session layer, setting up the connection between these two computers and managing the connection, and then destroy it once the data connection is done. So in between that, there are a lot of things happening here. Authentication. Okay, are you a valid user? Yes, username, password, authentication. And after that, authorization. That checks this guy is a valid person, so he's allowed. And then this session keeps track of what all data is getting downloaded. So the session layer manages all these three. Okay. On all the applications which we see are using every layer application presentation session. Everyone is using every layer? No. It depends. It's a standard. Anyone can use any layer, but they have to adhere to the OSI layer standards. So here, an example is your web browser, which does all these three jobs. You are sending a text, or email, text, images and all. So this is moving, and it goes to the server and application authorization and session management, everything. Every job happened here. Encryption, decryption, as well as the chunk, making it to bits, everything happens in this layer. This is called the session layer, which is only taken by our web browser these days. We are getting advanced in technology. So the fourth layer is transport layer. Okay, the data is ready in my machine, my browser is having it. Now someone needs to ship it to the other computer. So a transport layer is used. This transport layer is to provide reliable end-to-end message delivery and error recovery. Here, the data which you send, the high message, will be moved into small chunks if you are high, or if you are sending a big data, a large, a video or something. So it will be moved into small segments, and a port number assigned. Here comes port number. Till now, you were into an open system, there is nothing is moving out, so now we need to know the address of the other person. So, and which protocol we are using, everything matters. So here port number is associated. At the end of the browser, at the remote end, the data will be again assembled once again, but here the segmentation happens, and then it will be transferred to the, on the way, this transport layer take care of flow control also. Consider I am downloading something from a high power, high capacity server. My phone can only support 10 Mbps of download. I mean, but the server is sending a 50 Mbps of data. Oh, my phone or my computer cannot handle this. So this transport they just kept telling that, hey, cool, I can only handle 10 Mbps. Send me 10 Mbps at a time. So this being taken care by transport layer. And you saw the segments, right? Small pieces. So it will be reassembled at the remote end. So if one unit is missing, it will keep asking. That's called automatic repeat request. So that ensures the data will not be lost. These all happen in transport layer. So what all protocols transport layer uses? UDP, TCP, UDP, like these things. I don't know whether you are aware or not, but these are important protocols. If you come to work, you will be definitely using all these every now and then. So UDP protocol. If you see the picture itself, you can figure it out that this guy is really faster and this guy is really slow. Why? This guy has no feedback. He keeps sending very fast. He keeps sending the data, but he don't bother about feedback. Whether it is received in the remote end or not, he has no concern about it. But this guy thinks and takes care of the feedback. I sent the packet. He is so responsible, Okay. Anyone have any idea where and all UDP is used? I think I'm so monotonous here. Okay. UDP is used in your movie downloading. Who cares how much you download? So they keep sending, and if the connection gets lost in between, no one cares. Video games and your music, your video calls, it gets lost. But who cares? We'll ask them once again, I lost your connection. Can you keep once again talk to me? FTP, and all these are TCP protocol. These are used in critical mail communications, internet browsing, FTP. So, the next one is network layer. I think I'm so fast, but I hope you are understanding. If anyone have any doubt in between, or if I'm so fast that you can't understand, please put a text so that I will get pause it in between. So moving on to the network layer. So just transport layer pass those segments after segmentation to the network layer. So the data is now here as a segment ready. So it needs to be sent across to the port information is available, and then IP address is also here evidently added. So this is the source IP address mentioned and the destination IP address mentioned. So whatever you send, it leads to a router, and then this data segment is moved as packets. So packets, you would have heard packet dropping or when you come to work. I also wondered what is packet dropping. So in between maybe connect loss you may lose. So the destination and the source IP address is mentioned here. So it's like the courier service sending it with the from and back to it. So it goes to another router and reaches the receiver. Meanwhile, there are other protocols like here I would say I missed one of it. This is called logical addressing. IP address, logical address addressing is said. In between there are various routing protocols used, shortest path first and border gateway protocol, IS protocol. So this will help you move the video or audio file in a certain path which is the shortest path you can reach very fast. So we always do right the same way. Routing protocol has its own intelligence to access that and then move it to the sender very quickly. Then next comes the data link layer. Here MAC address involved. What is a MAC address? We all have in your phone, and all our phone has a unique ID called IMEI code. So your phone, even if your phone is lost, that IMEI code is one unique ID which identifies your phone, even though you are one among a million. So likewise, each computer is having a MAC address. This address is machine access control, we could say. So this distinguishes the computer from one another. Even though it looks alike, so this is a hexadecimal number, around 12 digits to be like that. So here physical addressing happens. So MAC address and all. I am from this MAC address. This needs to be to that address. Everything assembled as a frame. Okay. Earlier in IP networking, it was data packets. Now these all moved as frames. So this the package is ready. Now it needs to go via someone. Who it can go via copper wire or optical fiber cable, your internet, so Wi-Fi, anyway. So from one NIC media, this interface to this interface, which are present in different network. Okay, so now I send a hi, it reaches the Wi-Fi. So from this Wi-Fi to another Wi-Fi and another Wi-Fi, how many ever network elements in between? It goes to the receiver's Wi-Fi, and then the reverse of everything happens the same way. And then, yeah, physical layer. This is what the same picture I explained at the beginning. So when I'm saying hi, and the browser takes care of authentication and session and all the three layers. Then goes to transport layer. Data becomes segment. Network layer it becomes packets with IP address, source and destination IP. And then data link layer it gets the source MAC address and destination MAC address. And this data high has become into this many bits. And then going to the electrical signal if it is a copper wire, light signal if it is optical cable, and a Wi-Fi if you are using air media. And then this reverse happens. Okay, the destination. Okay, it goes to their router or their Wi-Fi, and then the bits, and then frames, packets, network layer, transport layer, and then goes to application layer. Here comes the browser, and it receives your hi. Physical layer. So this is all I thought that this is just an intro. I'm sorry. Physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session classification, and application layer. Okay. In general, I would really say that there are other TCP/IP models and all there. But I gave you the basic of basics. So you can go through. Not everyone are using every layer, but somewhat this is the standard they have to follow. Okay. So this is the internet protocol suite. The first point which I told. All these layers present. The different elements present. So here are connectors, routers, MAC address is some picture. There's a words and this is. Above comes the ports and okay, this is the protocol which I'm going to talk about today. DNS, HTTP, email, POP, SMTP, FTP. So these are small things which you already know, but I gave you with the basics. So whenever you think about whatever operation you do in the internet, correlate all this, what is happening. So in my presentation, I didn't give the entire picture of everything. I missed a lot of concepts about various things. It's very interesting to learn if you are taking networking as your university subject. Keep this, all these in mind. These many things have happened. So when you are texting your friend saying hi, these many layers, these many people involved. So isn't it interesting? Any questions? Okay, I think I assume everyone understood everything. Moving ahead, this is the first protocol I'm going to talk about. This is FTP protocol. What is FTP? This is file transfer protocol. So this works in the client-server model. So I'm sending a file from here to there and upload, and then there is next, I think. TCP protocol. Someone has, I didn't cover TCP/IP protocol. TCP/IP protocol is, someone said I'm not loud enough. Am I loud enough now? Okay, thank you. So TCP/IP protocol is the application of OSI model. So if you start understanding OSI model nicely, then TCP/IP is just application of it. So I can find that all these layers will be combined together. This is how it works. It's practical application of OSI layer is what is called TCP/IP layer. So if you understand OSI layer very well, TCP/IP is an extra version of it. I mean, it's practical. What I am told is a theory, a little more depth of it. If you understand this well, your practical application, you will easily find it out. So, if you got OSI model from my presentation, go to textbook or Google TCP/IP layer model. You can find everything. This will help you easily understand what is TCP/IP layer. I hope you understand. Yeah, the difference between OSI and TCP model is that OSI is like definitely these many 7 layers, so this has to be followed. But a lot of things we can tell as rules, but when it comes to practicality, not everything can be practical, right? So TCP/IP model is the practical approach of OSI model. So in that, these models are combined together as I explained. I think I have explained that also as well as. The thing is, it's practical way. So nothing changed, but just the way they present it, that I am an easy model like that. But they are also talking about the same thing. Hope I answered that. Okay, moving ahead to FTP protocol. So thanks for interacting. It's good to talk and explain things. In FTP protocol, it's a client-server model. So this is used to transfer files, texts, images from one host to another. Consider I am using this Windows machine. FTP server is a Linux server, and this is another Windows machine. I can put the file here and then go home. In office I can work, put the file here, and then come back to home, connect to another computer, bring the file here. Yeah, it works between across the operating systems. So how does FTP work? This is a computer, it's a remote server. So this client, the server, as soon as the client contacts the server using a control session, okay, there will be username, password and all asked. You remember we talk about that in our second layer, that it will ask for authentication and all. So this authentication and all, everything happens, it authorizes whether I am allowed to log into this machine. So after that happens, 2 sections will be established. One is to data and one is to control. This one, whatever command I execute, ls command, okay? So it will list, and this one response only. Only communication response. What are the files inside my directory? Can you show it to me? Yeah, if you enter the command, it will show it to you. What is the data connection? This channel is only for your downloading data. It's very fast. Okay, this is all in application layer. In transport layer, it uses TCP port number 21 to establish all the connection. And over that, the rest of the things, you just assume whatever I talk, you just connect the dots and then understand it. Is FTP protocol is a pure means of transferring data? No, I won't suggest. So there is no additional security mechanism at all besides asking for a password. When you are logging into it, it will ask for a password. Yes, but those are saved in their server as a plain text. If the password is test, that will be stored as a test. So anyone who knows hacking can intrude and get your password. So and hack your machine, and it's so harmful. I won't suggest you to do that. So this is explaining this is how it all evolved. So don't use this FTP if sensitive data is being transferred. So how to overcome that? There is another protocol called SFTP. Okay, you would have guessed it right. S means secure FTP. SFTP stands for secure FTP. This is also an application level protocol. Although this looks like similar to FTP, but SFTP is separate protocol entirely. So the working and all are so different. From your computer, when you send a text, it goes and get encrypted, and the securities move along the internet. So you are so safe here. Your password, your data, everything is secure, and then at the remote end, a decryption will happen. Okay, presentation layer takes care, and the plain text, and it goes to the website server. So this works along different architecture. You remember when I started the presentation, I told we can communicate to different computers with different OS. So this is possible. Okay. And how it happens, unlike FTP, there are two channels, right? Data channel and control channel between client and server. Here in SFTP, there is only one channel where the data will be sent across, control and data channel. Okay, that control and data channel is totally encrypted. No one can enter it because it's all secured by SSH protocol. SSH. So SSH, those who yet to study Linux, you will be definitely using SSH once in your lifetime, some of the other labs. This is one of these secure way of logging into a machine. It uses the TCP port 22. So all these ports are following the standards. Earlier I told FTP was using port number 20 and 21 for different purposes. This TCP is using, this SFTP is using port number 22. Real-time use case, okay, you are talking this much. How are you using it in your office work? Yeah, what we do is, when customer environments are so safe, we can't enter into it every now and then, or whenever we want it. They won't give login and access when the system crashes also. There are a lot of authentication we have to go and so we have provided a software to the customer, their system is crashed. So or some part of my code is failing there. So in that time, what will I ask? I ask them to collect certain symptoms, logs, and provide some commands, get outputs, and these things. At that time, the customer will collect it for me, and then he will send it to me for debugging. Okay, so customer collects everything and move it to a SFTP server. From there, we will get the logs and we will watch it. And then we will think, okay, whether it's a critical issue, we will get the machine access and fix it, or else we will provide the necessary analysis. You got my point? Okay, another example. Yeah, now I found out that there's a small minor bug in my code. That was what cracked. Okay, now I have the core binary patch bug fix. I have the bug fix in my hand. New code which will absolutely work. I have tested it in my test server. Okay, I have to send it to my customer, right? How can I send it? So there are ways. That time also we will use this SFTP server. I cannot put it into FTP server. Maybe someone can take my code. So I use SFTP for moving it. So this is another thing which you people are also doing it without even knowing that you are using it. That is the movie download from somewhere. Yeah? You're definitely using your FTP server for uploading and downloading extremely large files, especially like movie download. So I can show you an example also. So consider this gnu.org FTP. So not secure, but it has all the. This is what is GNU. It is one type of Linux OS. So the whole OS file is available for you to download, Another thing is, a whole bunch of some movies. I have no idea what it is. Just that to show how it is. You would have definitely done downloading some software somewhere. You would have used FTP without your knowledge is what my point is. Okay, this is user friendly, right? Very easy. Copy, move. But yeah, I downloaded my files. When did I upload it? You would have thought. I will explain how can an upload also can be done using some of the applications. So it's very fast, user friendly, and helps you back up a large data. Real-time SFTP and FTP applications. FileZilla comes number one in FTP and SFTP. This guy is the number one in the market. WinSCP comes with WinSCP. I'll come to this protocol later. WinSCP is good in SCP. So QFTP, CyberDuck, these are the useful useful applications in real time for FTP and SFTP. Okay, I will show you a demo of one FTP server. This is a free FTP server. Just you want to surf and just you want to see how the look and feel of it. So certain good people have a good heart, have made available for us free of cost. And over the internet, this the link for free FTP server for the net. I just open it and show it to you. Free public FTP servers. So their username, their host name, their port, login address, everything is available. Just go and explore and enjoy it. So this is not that tough to find it. But certain servers are not allowing us to upload. Some servers are allowing us to keep our files for 13 minutes. I don't want you to risk yourself by putting any secure data, but this one is working, like the test.webx. Yeah, the first one. This one is really working, you can find out. So I will explain it in FileZilla. FileZilla I told is a very good server. So my host name. Sorry. Log into a machine. Maybe I'll take it to the end. In this machine I have not copied. Okay, it just copy paste here. Okay, once I logged into my IP, all these server files will be appearing here, and then I'll copy paste. I will come again at the end. Just remind me. FileZilla, right? Okay, next comes the ACP protocol. This is a secure copy protocol. What is much difference about it? I didn't find any difference about it, but this is also one type of copying files. This runs on port number 22. Okay, this is also it's very useful in various operating system, Mac, Windows, Linux. This is also using SSH underneath, so you can trust it is secure. Okay, and this is I hope some of you would have studied Linux in your course, and maybe at least the final year students would have. So there will be CP command. So CP command and SCP command both works to similar. Okay, this CP command helps you copy from one folder to another folder. The SCP command helps you copy a file from one machine to another machine. I can demo you. I think this machine I don't have. This machine is Windows machine. I don't have a Linux client here. At the end of this training, I will move to another machine and I will be showing you a demo of how it can be done in Linux also. So I will explain that as well. Okay, before going to email, I'll show WinSCP how it works. So here I'm connecting to my machine. Yeah, everything is there available for me. just go to email.sh, move this file here, okay, move this file here, and move this, put it here. So it's simple as that, right? Everything is very simple. WinSCP, this tool is called WinSCP, used for copying. You can save your IP addresses and things. Okay. I think I have to move to the other system. Okay, else I'll finish it off and then I'll move to the other system. Finish it off with email. Okay, email, it's not a new thing, right? When technology grows up with DevOps, containerization, microservices, this, that, and scarers, still email remains the same. Without email, I think my official communications won't work. So this is very crucial. What are the protocols used? SMTP protocol, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, and Post Office Protocol. And one more protocol called IMAP is also there. That can be also used instead of POP3. Okay, you might have come across, you could have used mail in a different way. Some people use this client-based version. I use Outlook as well as Gmail, web-based version. Okay, this SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, uses port number 25 in transport layer. POP3 and IMAP uses port number 110. Okay, the port numbers are very important. That are standards, and no one can use it. No other can use it. Okay, this is how you think. Yeah, I ask you to imagine how an email works. You send an email, it goes to someone's yours outbox, and after that in outbox it is missing, and then it just appears in recipient's inbox. Simple, right? But it's not how it works. Just a minute. Okay. Consider this is how, once again, a big architecture diagram, but I promise it won't be boring. It is very interesting. Here, sender's mail client is sitting. Okay, assume Outlook, and recipient mail client. I'm sending someone to gmail.com. So I'm sending it. Here, mail delivery agent or transfer agent. It is optional. Some people configure, some people don't configure, but still a standard. And then company's network. Okay, if I'm working on a Nokia, just go to Nokia's company network. And then here comes the SMTP protocol. SMTP protocol manages emails, queues, and and here after that, two cases I'll say. One is I'm sending in Cynthia at outlook.com to Priscilla.outlook.com. Consider we both are on outlook.com to outlook.com. So there is no need of internet route. Internet is needed, of course, but this many hops are not needed. Yeah, we are in the same company network, right? So outlook.com, just move to Priscilla.com. Here comes a POP3 protocol. So POP, receives. SMTP is used in sending. POP3 protocol is used in picking the mail. Okay, someone is sending, someone is picking. So this picking protocol is called POP3 protocol, Post Office Protocol. Consider, we both are in different network, and we both are using different domains. I'm using outlook.com, this recipient is using gmail.com. Okay, this mail user agent MUA, okay, whoever is writing a mail, okay, Outlook. So this sends to a sender's MBA or MTA. Okay, in my laptop I use Postfix as MBA, and then it goes to company network, and then the SMTP protocol comes into picture. Email will be in queues. Okay, so and this whenever I'm sending, it goes to all the routers. It knows the IP address. I'm sending it to gmail.com, so it will check for what is the IP address of gmail.com, and then finds everything, crosses the spam, virus, blockers. Okay, this spam is wonderful invention. Gmail and all is finding out how this mail is a spam, and then it goes to MTA and the remote end, and goes to a company network, and then it reaches the end user. Okay, interesting real use cases I would say is like sending a reminder mail daily. One of my colleague, he sends mail daily to my to our email, transport desk that he need a cab daily. Okay, he sends mail daily. It automated it. So there was disk usage monitoring, service down alerts. If the service is down, immediately an email will be sent. These are interesting. Consider I am monitoring these many machines and one of it went down. How will I get to know? I will configure everything and an email will be sent. I have maintained the script, and the script I will call the mail, and that will send service down alerts. Your Postgres is down. Please check. I'm receiving a mail and immediately I'll go and I'll check for the problem. Okay, this is the end of my presentation. There are some demo pending. Do I still have time, Priscilla, for demo, or else I'll wind it up? I think I'm done with every explanation. We can wind up now. Okay, yeah, good. This is the picture of postfix. Thank you for the opportunity. We are done.
Hello. This is Dr. Suresh Babu, HOD of Computer Science, Department, Bharathidasan College of Arts and Science. So I would like to thank today's resource person. So Madam has spent her valuable time with us for the past 1 hour. So she has also given an idea, a real-time environment. Though we have handled the papers in a theoretical manner, so she has given thoughts and ideas on real-time environment. So I would like to thank her for making such a very good presentation. And I also thank our participants from various institutions and from our own institution, from other departments and students. I thank everyone. So on behalf of Computer Science, I thank everyone. So kindly submit your feedback for getting your certificates. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you.